It looks tonight like the era of cheap and easily available mortgages and the feel-good factor they foster is over. First Direct has become the latest lender to shut off deals for new customers. As our business correspondent Mark Edo reports, although bank base rates have been going down, mortgage rates just keep going up.
The high street lenders are putting the squeeze on borrowers. The deals are disappearing almost daily. First Direct is the first high-profile lender to close its doors to new customers. Smaller lenders, such as this building society in Bath, have already turned away new business. And this mortgage expert says things are only going to get worse.
I'd recommend anybody who has a mortgage deal which finishes this year to talk to their broker as soon as possible. Lots of mortgage deals are valid for 6 months, some only 3 months. And if you get a mortgage deal agreed today, then you can switch into it later in the year when your current deal expires.
Lenders turning away borrowers. It shows just how much the credit crunch has changed the mortgage market. Banks and building societies can no longer raise any cheap funding on the wholesale money markets. The credit crunch has meant banks are hoarding their cash and refusing to lend to each other. The Bank of England's base rate at the moment is 5.25%. And there's a big gap between that and the interbank lending rate, just over 6%. That's the price at which banks lend money to each other. It goes some way to explain why variable rates for some mortgages have climbed as high as 7.4% this week. But this former Bank of England insider believes he's found a solution. If mortgage lenders could use other forms of collateral to get cheap loans from the Bank of England, then they'd have more money to offer better mortgage deals.
So the bank can do a lot to renormalize conditions in this key market for securitized mortgages. Without that market reopening, we're not going to see lenders coming back anytime soon.
It wasn't so long ago that a cut in interest rates was a cause for celebration if you were a homeowner, but not anymore. Even if the Bank of England cuts rates again next week, many lenders are unlikely to want to pass those cuts on to their customers. Mark Edo, News at 10 at the Bank of England.